Hi, my name is Mindy Torres. I'm a community representative for the American Cancer Society out of Northeast Indiana, and I want to thank you for watching today this brief video dedicated to the National Corporate Team Program. National corporate team companies have already committed to being involved in Relay for Life on a large-scale basis. That's creating warm leads for not only new teams but possible sponsorships right there in your community. Joining me is Jeannie Teamy, one of our veteran team development volunteers who has shown great success in engaging national corporate teams right here in Adams County. I've asked her to join us to share some of her tips and tricks and knowledge on how she's been so successful with that, and hopefully she'll be able to shed some light on how easy it is to get them engaged. Jeannie?
Thank you, Mindy, for asking me to join you for this training video. I'm really excited to share my experiences with the National Corporate Team Program and how it has benefited my local relay.
Okay, great. Well, then let's just go ahead and jump right in. Why don't you share with us how your initial plan started on how you were going to get these companies engaged?
Well, I started by making a list of all the national corporate teams that we have right here in Adams County. And then I planned to blitz those companies to find out if they were aware of their national affiliation with Relay.
Okay, so a blitz, that's great. Can you give us a little bit more information on how you organized your blitz?
Sure. I actually just started by picking a few specific days and asking my Team D development committee to join me, and we literally hit the streets focusing on visiting those national corporate team companies. Before I went, we did a little background research to find out who their go-to person was. That way, when we got there, we knew exactly who to ask for.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. And then how did you and your team actually prepare for your visits? Did you call ahead and let them know you were coming, or did you bring any type of information with you?
Yeah, it was really quite simple. I just downloaded things like this co-branded fact sheet and the information sheets that were available online at www.relayforlife.org/NCTP. I also brought along team captain kits and sponsorship packets. But when meeting with them, I was sure to tell them about when our relay would be and shared some highlights of relay activities and basically just answered any questions that they had. I encouraged them that as a new team that they start small, do as little or as much as they felt comfortable with. And I also wore my Relay for Life Committee t-shirt just to represent Relay a little better.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming and joining me and sharing just some of the basics, how you guys plan to engage your corporate teams. Because I do know that Adams County has been very successful in engaging national corporate teams. But I do just have one last question for you, and is there any last-minute words of wisdom, tips, or tricks you'd like to share with anyone that may have a national corporate team visit coming up soon?
Okay, sure, yeah. I think it's important that you extend a special invite to those corporate teams, as well as all of your teams, to join you at the kickoff party and then at each month's team captain meetings. But one last comment I might have is to keep in mind that in most cases, these businesses are aware of their national corporate affiliation with Relay for Life and just hadn't taken that next step to to form a team with their local relay. Sometimes all you need to do is ask.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again, Jeannie, for joining us and sharing your knowledge and how you've been so successful as far as engaging these national corporate teams. And thank you for watching. My name is Mindy, and I am a relayer.